What is going down, YouTube family? It is your boy Zary, and before we get into the video, one thing I want to tell you is, if you are just starting this game and you are under level 15, make sure you're using my promo code. Down in the description of my video is a link if you're just finding this channel for the first time. Click that link to download Dragon Champions on iOS or Android. Once you do that, click the cog setting, wrong way, right there above me. Click that cog setting. Inside the cog setting, you are going to see the use promo code. Make sure you're clicking on that. When you're in the promo code, type in XMG gift. Hit the OK button and get $10 worth of free stuff. So with that being said, my YouTube family, enjoy the free stuff. Help support the channel. I love y'all. Enjoy the video. What is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary, and we are here to talk tonight. I had shot and was going to put up this on Thursday, the T7 and Nessa breakdown, but I'm like, you know what, getting so many questions of how I felt about the rework of the farms, and I figured, you know, this would be a good opportunity. Let's take a look together to find out where everybody's going to be farmed. And right above me is the game, so we can go into the game. Now it's going to be in the test server, so you're going to see a little thing that has 330 shards. That's just for us to buy it instantly and test it, so nobody else is going to have that outside the test server. Also, there's some other things I want to talk about in here. Down here where it says special or none, that's if they are legendary or if they are somebody like a Zelenar, that'll get them in a special spot. Now I also excluded like these chests and the shards, the essence or whatever they are now. Crystals, that's what they're called, and I excluded those. Now I know some people are very bitter about this patch and where things are going, and I'm with you, but I'm still going to make content because people ask me if I was still making content. So yeah, I'm still making content, and we're gonna do it by race. So like, we're gonna start with humans. We're gonna go through each human, see where there are, talk about what I think, and then move on and move on and move on. And all these tabs are going to be put into my Discord. I'm going to share them with Bones. He can put them in his Discord, and they'll probably go up in the Dragon Champions main Discord server under infographs if they want me to put them there. So let's jump into it and see how we do. Now the first one we are going to start with is Soleus. Now we all know Soleus is a special event, and if it wants to move, there it goes. So we all know that Soleus is a legendary, so he falls into that special. Nothing has changed there, you know. Now we're gonna go and check out Cruel. Now Cruel can be farmed in, and I'm also gonna leave out the market. Obviously I think that's a horrible thing. So she is found in the tournaments. So Cruel here goes into the tournament shop. Next one up on the list, we have Garrett. Now, Garrett is found in the Battleground shop. There was no change to that, so we're going to put him up in the Battleground shop. The next human up on the list is Freezard. Now, Freezard was a really long, hard node to get to in the early game. Now, if you bought that pack for $1.99 back when you started playing, it was tremendous value for Freezard, but then you really couldn't farm him for a while. Well, now he moves to the tower shop. I really like that move. Right now, I like that move. It allows people to start farming him essentially as soon as they unlock the tower, and that could really benefit you if you still buy that pack. Now, Little Baddie is only found in these common events here, and so that means Little Baddie is going to go into the special category because that's where we can get it from. Next one up is Eric Shieldbreaker. Eric Shieldbreaker is found in the tower shop. So that is kind of disappointing if you're going after humans first, because you're going to be torn between Freezard and Eric, and they're both very good. So that kind of sucks, to be completely honest, that they both kind of fell into the same shop. Now Snorri is the next one. He is moved to the tower shop. So again, we are seeing Eric, Snorri, and Freezard all in the same shop. Now, Selena is found in all the campaigns. She is found in Dawn of Order, so we're going to bring her up, and the Rage of Clans, and then the Invasion of Demons. Now, this is huge. Selena I didn't care for a lot because she stole that taunt. Now she doesn't steal that taunt, so this is a really big move for her. It's going to help you out in the early game. You can start chipping away at her pretty early. Next one up is Darian. Now, Darian can be found in, again, all three: the Dawn of Order, the Rage of Clans, and the Invasion of Demons. So, you know, you got your tank early because Little Baddie's going to kind of hold you off. You can chip away at him. Next one up, Robin Bad, who I still am not a fan of, is all three again. So we do the Dawn of Order, we have the Rage of Clans, and then we have the Invasion of Demons. The last human up here is Naya. Naya comes into the game and she is put into the Battleground shop. So, that is all of our humans. Now, you can start a human team here with a tank. You can get a lead. You know, you have your Selena for heals. And then you could farm the tournament shop for Cruel. You could start farming Battlegrounds for Garrett or Naya. But this tower shop is where you're torn now. You're torn between Freezard and Eric Shieldbreaker. And Eric Shieldbreaker is the better character in the long term. But early on in the game, Freezard's going to be absolutely huge with that AoE ability. So if you're going humans, you got to make that choice between the tower shop between Freezard and Eric Shieldbreaker. So we're going to jump over and do the orcs, I believe it is next. So here we are in the orcs, and we have more Doom, and we obviously know that he is a special event and still a fantastic character in the game. Next one up is Zira. Now, Zira was the Battlegrounds, and she maintains the Battlegrounds tag, so we'll put her in the Battleground shop. Next one up is Tromgar. Now, Tromgar was the achievements, really, in a very late game farm. Now, Tromgar falls into the guild shop. The guild shop, great spot for him. One of the best plug-and-play tanks for early in the game. And now you don't have to wait to get him on achievements. If you went after orcs first so you can get that Soleus, that's going to be huge for your progression in the game. Next one up is Zelenar. And we know Zelenar is a special, so we can only get him through tournaments. That's the only way you can get him, so no farming him. And I hit the wrong button. Next one up is Hard Orc, and Hard Orc stays in the Star Shop, right? There's no real other way to get Hard Orc except by getting all those stars and getting them up there. Besides the crystals, of course. Next one up is Saboteur. Now, I was farming Saboteur every single day. Every single day. Now, he falls into the Arena Shop. I am getting so many more shards for Saboteur now that he is in the Arena Shop than he was on that single hard node farm. So that move is really, really nice. I like that. Very, very more accessible there. Now, Rantha. She's just like the normal character. We have the Dawn of Order, we have the Rage of Clans, and Invasion of Demons, or Demon Invasion, whatever it's called there. So we can farm her from there. Now we have Mar. Mar used to be an Arena Shop, and he still falls into that Arena Shop. That's the only place we can get him. So he stays there. And yeah. Next one up is Corcorum. Corcorum is just like a generic character. We get him Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and the Demon Invasion. So we'll pop him up to where we need him to go. Next character up is Dieselrog. And I think Dieselrog was Guild before, but now he's in Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and Rage of Clans. So he's actually in Rage of Clans twice. So we have the Rage of Clans, and then we have the Dawn of Order. Not in the Invasion of Demons. That is interesting. Not that it really matters, because I don't really think you should go after Dieselrog anyways. But the last orc up here is Mortha, and she is in Dawn of Order and Rage of Clans, not in the Invasion of Demons. So she falls here and here. Now, if you were going orcs first, this is a very well spread out. I like it. You could get Rantha and Corkram. Then you can get your tank and Tromgar out of the guild shop. I would personally take... I would personally go for Saboteur as your healer over Mortha. But you could go Mortha and Saboteur. You could go Diesel Rog Saboteur. But with Saboteur being in the arena shop makes him super farmable. I actually don't have any issue with the orcs here whatsoever. I think everything's kind of spread out and evenly distributed. So after the orcs here, we're going to go over to the elves. And we are going to talk a little bit about Nightiel. Now, Nightiel can be found in the Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and Demon Invasion. Now, she's a higher farm on the Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and then the Demon Invasion she is as well. But having 3 spots to farm her, she's pivotal in so many teams now. She's pivotal in the human comp if you want to go that route. She's a great leader for Battlegrounds. So she's used in multiple places. She's a good plug-and-play character for tournaments. So having her in 3 spots is pretty nice. Thelaine is the next one up, and we know Thelaine is the legendary character, so she is pretty easy. And count it number 2 for hitting the back button. Now, Tilius, he is in nowhere to be found. He doesn't have a home. You know, that wouldn't be there for anybody. It would just say no locations to be found. So can't wait to see where he is going to go and how long it takes for him to get there. Now, Phalia was a tournament shop, and she looks like she is staying in the tournament shop. So no problem there whatsoever. Wonder Lua was Star Shop, and I think she had a hard node farm. But as of right now, she looks like she is going into the tournament store. So, interesting. So, we have Wonder Lua and Phalia in there. That would be the 3rd time. Next one up is Count Delman. Count Delman was a tournament, I believe. Yeah, and he still is a tournament. So, that tournament shop on Elves is getting full rather quickly. We have Titania. Titania here was Battlegrounds before, and she remains in the Battlegrounds section, so I'm okay really with that. And that would be 5. Kelrin. Kelrin is Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans. So we have Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, tank. Okay, you're going to need one because you're not going to have Titania if you go after that legendary event, so okay with that. Sharp is Dawn of Order and Rage of Clans. So again, we've seen a couple of hard node farms for Sharp, right where he was before. I think he was in Arena too, but they took him out of there. Now Sinjil, Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans. So we're seeing that again. So Dawn of Order and Rage of Clans. Okay. Goodness. And then Aurelia. Aurelia is Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans. So we see that as well here. And that rounds out the elves. So we're seeing some hard node farm. I mean, you can build a whole team out of just hard node farming with the elves. Now, Wonder Lua out of the tournament shop, if you decide to go elves first, definitely can help you out there. You know, I would take her obviously over Delman and Phalia. Delman is very, very good though, but until we know where Tilius is going, that doesn't help us out. So, I mean, elves are okay. You know, not really a lot of hard decisions to make. Now we're going over to the goblins, and this is one I heard before, is Dr. Frank can be farmed nowhere. There's nowhere to get him. Well, I thought that also, but he's actually found in the tournament shop. So Dr. Frank was a single hard node farm. Now tournament currency is a little harder to come by, but I still think Even if you were refreshing the node once a day, you're going to get more Dr. Frank out of tournaments and get him to 7-star faster than you would out of that hard node farm. But, I mean, I have no stats on that, but I just feel it would be the best course. Next one up is Major Shot, and he is out of the guild store. So, really, I don't remember where he was. I think he was in a couple campaign nodes. Then obviously we have General Murdoch going into the special. So obviously he is the legendary for that race. Instructor Goram. Instructor Goram is now in the guild store. I like this move. He was a very late hard node farm. One farm, you're going to get him way quicker out of the guild shop, and if you decide you want to go after the half pigs first, you have a leader sitting there in the guild shop, so that's actually a really nice move. Now Thanisa. Thanisa is still special. She can only be found in the crystals. I was hoping they were going to change her to make her more accessible, and obviously they didn't, so that sucks. Next one up is Arno. Arno finds a new home in the game in the Star Shop. So that one is very interesting to me. Now he's in there with hard orc. So you have your decision. If you're going goblins, Arno is there for the taking. But he doesn't really work as well under the General Murdoch lead. So that is interesting to me, Arno in the Star Shop. The next one up here is Amara, and she is found in the Arena Store. I think she was in the Arena Store before. So, and she was a couple hard node farms, but where she is in the Arena Store, you can really get her way quicker because you're going to have so much currency in the Arena Shop. The next one up here is Sergeant Pigwald. Sergeant Pigwald is Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and the Invasion of Demons, so multiple farming spots for him very early on. So except for even Rage of Clans wouldn't take you very long to get there, so he actually has way more value than I thought. So pretty happy where Sergeant Pigwald is. Now Old Lore is the next one, and he is in the Dawn of Order and Rage of Clans. So Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, I'm still not a fan of Old Lore, and I would steer clear of him at all costs. But then the final one here is Adam, and Adam can be found in the Dawn of Order and the Rage of Clans. So Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, really good. Again, you can build a very solid comp off of what they did here. Now Thanisa is still hard. You don't really need Arno for the legendary unlock with the goblins. Now you could go with Goram lead, because you do get a little bit there. You could get Amara out of the Arena Shop. You can get Pigwald. You can get Adam, and then you could get Old Lore if you wanted to. But I would personally try to go for Major Shot. But you could still build a very comprehensive comp, relatively easy. So now we're switching over to pandas, and the first panda up we're going to talk about is Ember. Ember is obviously the legendary event, so we don't got to touch much on that. Patriarch Chi. Patriarch Chi is now in the guild shop, and I can't remember if he was in the guild shop before, but he did have a couple of early node farms, so that's kind of stinks that they took him away, because he is much better now than he was a long time ago. We have Lake here. Lake was a star shop, I want to say, and now he is in the guild store. So we got 2 leads in the guild store right now, so that is concerning. Then we have Uncle Ho. Uncle Ho was a battleground, I believe. Yep, and he is still in the battleground here. There he is, battleground shop, so no change there for Uncle Ho. Rin the Unseen. She was a star shop or a tournament store, I think, and now she is in the tower. And, she is one of the first Battle Pass character. Pretty underwhelming in this game overall, damage-wise, and the tournament or the tower store is probably a good spot for her. So, really not much more I can say on that. Kin Lee. Kinley is now in the guild store. He was early game farmable, and now he is in the guild shop. This is concerning right off the bat. I mean, look, leader, leader, leader. Pivotal to a Kinley-led team. Patriarchy, you can get away without having the other two, I guess. But let's see where Hilda's the only other tank in there. Now, Shaolin is now in the tower store. And Shaolin got a lot better with his reworks, and he can do some damage, and he isn't really that bad at all now. So Shaolin in this tower shop, he got a couple of DPS in there. So definitely interesting there. Hilda is in the tower shop now. So we're seeing clusters on the pandas. Before it was more spread out. Now we're just simply seeing clusters. The next one up here is Fow, Dawn of Order, and Rage of Clans. So Dawn of Order and Rage of Clans, both really early on, so you can start farming her relatively easy and quick if you decided to go pandas first. And then we have Master Duo, Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and Demon Invasion. So Master Duo, really good. And then the final panda here is Kalui, and obviously we don't know where she is going to drop, so right now she can't be farmed anywhere. So looking at this comp, Battleground Shop's going to take you a while to get there with Uncle Ho. All of your leaders are grouped in the guild shop. The Dawn of Order, you're going to get some solid DPS out of there, so you could maybe go Shaolin for some utility, but then you got to worry about a tank in that comp. So, I mean, I guess you could go M or Fow, Master Duo, Rin or Shaolin, and Hilda, and Kinley, but this is the most convoluted, congested one I've seen, so I definitely would not recommend going pandas as your first faction once you see where everybody is. I mean, that's pretty rough. So we're going to move over to the Pride. And the first one up on Pride is the newly revamped Reval, and he is now in the guild store. He obviously was farmable in nodes, and he isn't anymore. The next one up on the here is Nessa. Obviously, we don't know where she's going to be. She's not in the game, so we're not really counting her right now. Vorian is Dawn of Order and Demon Invasion. So, Dawn of Order and the Demon Invasion of Demons, as I like to call it. And now we're off to Wukong. Wukong, we don't know where he is. We have no idea where Wukong's going to be, and they said that is coming next month. Renara is obviously the special legendary character. Then we have Hera. Hera is now in the guild store. Only place you can get her is guild store, where she is farmable. So 2 characters right off the bat, both leaders again grouped up. Don't like that really at all. Then we have Boris. Boris was tournament, and he still is tournament, so we'll put him right in there. Roxy, very underrated, could be one of the most underrated characters, is in the arena shop, so I really like where she is right there. So if you decided to go Pride, that would help you out. Yogi still isn't very good, and Dawn of Order, and Demon Invasion. So I'd still clear this guy. Getting buff with him is very, very difficult, so I still don't like what they've done there. Salvador is now arena shop, and that is it. The cog of the whole clans team pretty much is now in arena with one of your healers, so some congestion there. Kegi falls into Dawn of Order, and the Demon Invasion. So we're not seeing any Pride in the Rage of Clans, no tower, no battlegrounds, no star. If you decide to start with the Pride now, it's gonna be hard. I'd start farming Hera first. I would go with Salvador, Boris, Kagi, and Vorian maybe. But you're definitely going to need a healer for that event, so if you don't have Renara, once you get Salvador up and running, then it's time to switch over and do Roxy. But everybody's kind of congested in the same areas as far as Pride. The next race we're going to switch over and do is the Dwarves. And Bordwin. Bordwin comes in the Battleground shop. So I was lucky enough to get Bordwin to 7 stars before this move. But the Battleground shop, I have like 23,000 currency. If you decide to go Dwarves first, you can get him probably faster than the Hard Gnome farm. Zappy is the next one, and she was 1 solitary node, and now she has 3 nodes to farm from. We have the Dawn of Order, we have the Rage of Clans, and we have the Invasion of Demons. So she is a phenomenal character, does not need Bordwin. Obviously they benefit from each other greatly, but we really don't need Bordwin to make it work. Next one up here is Tool. Now Tool was a hard node farm, and now he is in the Star Shop. Ooh, wow. Don't know about that one at all. He is my least favorite dwarf, so interesting there. Tubald, we know Tubald is moving to the Demon Invasion as a hard node farm. And then the last and final dwarf that we can get at this time is Rowley. And Rowley is Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and the Demon Invasion. So, we obviously don't have a leader for the dwarves at all. Everybody seems to be in here. This Tubald's going to take you a while. I mean, they're kind of setting you up for when this drops to not have one of these characters, and it's most likely going to be Tool. So, but the good news is my 2 favorite dwarves that can be plug and played, Tubald and Zappy. Easy plug and play, great for tournaments, very easy to farm. So that's the only real plus I can take away from the dwarves. The next one up should be the Half Pigs. Oh, Baldair's not in the game. Stim isn't in the game. Well, he might be by the time you're watching this, but we don't have any place to farm him. So Half Pigs, the first one up is Ambo and Lance. Ambo and Lance is now in the tournaments. Tournament shop, okay. Then we have Centurion, who is a fantastic tank, is now in the arena store. That's huge because you can get him fairly easy. Even without the Half Pigs, he is a great tank, so and a great defender, so that's a really cool spot for him. Bar and Rel, DPS character, now in tournaments. So 2 of them in the tournament store. Oof. Then we have Archie and Roe. Archie and Roe, great for a bleed team. My least favorite Half Pigs with that squad right now, and they are in all 3. We have Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and the Invasion of Demons. And the final pig we are going to talk about here is Cab and Bab, and they are Battlegrounds. Ooh. So the Half Pigs here really are an endgame team when you think about it. Archie and Roe really isn't going to help you out much solo unless you're building like a bleed comp. I mean, under a Rantha lead could probably benefit. Centurion in the arena shop is really nice. He is a great plug and play tank, but to unlock the legendary, if we need Half Pigs, that is going to be a rough farm. Switching over to Demons. Slinger is the first one we're going to talk about here in Demons, and he is now a guild store. That is it. No more nodes for him. Slinger goes to the guild store. Then we have Buff. Buff is obviously the special event. Legendary unlock. Oh man, I thought I was going to get through the rest of the video. Shadar is next, and Shadar is special. You can only get him through the raids. Any tier raid, pretty much. Radash. Radash is now in the tournaments. I believe that's where he was before. Maybe he had a node, can't remember. Xantera definitely had a couple of nodes. Now she is tower farmable only. Okay. Then we have Kyra. Kyra is Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and Demon Invasion. So that is great news for her. If you are looking to get her, she was guild shop, I think, last time with some hard nodes. So you could really get her easy, but she's still very, very easy to get. Next one up is Kiri. She was Battlegrounds, I believe. And yeah, still Battlegrounds here for Kiri. Not shocked on that one. And then we have Mega Wheel. Mega Wheel is Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and Demon. So he is all three as well. Benefits from great synergy with Xantera from the Tower Shop. So that is nice there in different spots. Puncher Face. Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and Demon. So again, another one who could benefit you there. Demons are coming along pretty nicely. I think Venomate was an arena store. Yeah, so he still is the arena store. Obviously, he had a couple of hard node farms too, but he doesn't. So, demons, very easy to get. You could make Slinger your lead. You don't even really need Venomate. You can pick up a good tank with Mega Wheel, go for Xantera, get Puncher Face, get Kyra, get Kiri later. You could get Radash later to pair with Shadar. So you can make a very solid demon comp early game with where they are at. So that is everybody and where we can find them. Now, some things I did notice when I was doing this is, why do we have so many repeats throughout the Dawn of Order, Rage of Clans, and Invasion of Demons? Why is there so many repeated? There's nothing wrong with having somebody in the guild shop and one hard node. There's nothing wrong with that, and it seems like they pulled away from that. Now, this could be in response, and I'm just guessing, to all the times we've said, oh, what are we going to do? We have 50,000 arena currency. Well, now you have to use that to get that one character. But this also minimizes why you'd be refreshing your energy. I mean, for gear, I get it, but early in the game, you're looking for those characters. And for the most part, most of them are blown up. Like the pandas, I'm not a huge fan of where they fall. And the same thing with Pride. Those ones are very difficult, because if you look here, you know, you got the pandas, all of the leaders in the guild shop, all the leaders in the guild shop for the Pride. So let me know if this helped you out, kind of made it make a little bit more sense for you out there, and let me know what you think about this. But overall, you can make comprehensive teams, but again, I just don't understand why we have pretty much 6 characters in 3 campaigns. To me, that makes no sense. So I would like to understand why they did it that way. But with that being said, that's what I got for everybody tonight. Again, I hope they helped you out. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this, and I'll talk to you in the next one. I'm out.